500 or more.
Puts a little pressure on us to do a good job. I guess we'll do that for my dad, huh, guys? Did you know EOS has now more than 210,000 members? This means a lot to us. Everything started from my father's story, his will not to die, and his courage. A passionate man, and he was driven in his efforts to reach as many people as possible of hope and victory over cancer. My father devoted his life to helping people like you and me. More than that, though, my father was a kind and he was a gentleman. He shared the beliefs of Christians as well as Buddhists, and he never judged others for their own beliefs. In the early 1980s, a man came to our booth. He was wrapped in bandages over most of his body. When the other people saw him, they all moved away. Not my father. He walked over and he hugged the man, and he told him, "If I could, I would be in your place." And that was the first time I ever saw him cry. He knew that man's pain. He'd been there himself. And that kind of caring and compassion and empathy is hard to find in this world. At the very beginning, my father would give the tea away for free. So happy to be alive. He wanted to share his story. Then as word of the tea grew, we realized that we would have to sell the tea and start a business to keep up with demand. The very first article to come out on the tea was the Toronto Star. Then in the United States, a national health magazine, the Healthy Newsletter, devoted a special double issue. And after the article came out, I remember the first day there were 3 orders. And then the next day there were 5. And then 20. And the next day 50. And the next day 1,000 orders. And one day there were 5,000 orders in one day. This is maybe 1980. There was no internet, no smartphone. Those people really wanted the tea so bad. Trisong International was founded in June of 1980 by Sir Jason Winters, my father, and myself. We own worldwide rights to all Sir Jason Winters products, books, and trademarks and trade names. Then in 1984, we formed Jason Winters International as the international branch of the company. My father knew that Japan was the key to our success. He knew that our future lay in Japan, and he was right. I know my father would be very happy with our great accomplishments in Japan. And I really think that we should all be happy with the progress so far and have the wonderful members like you going out there every day telling people about the tea. If we use the philosophy of Sir Jason and the guidance of Yuji Ishikawa and our vision for the future, we can still be the biggest herbal tea brand in Japan. My father started helping people and talking about the tea and cleansing over 39 years ago. He was always looking for a new formula to help stimulate the immune system. Towards the end of his life, he began to develop a formula which would become the Bio Plus. This was his last great accomplishment in cleansing, and it's very important to use the Bio Plus with the tea. You know, nothing good is ever easy. The company is now 5 times larger than it was when I began my run as head of JWT. So I want to thank you all again for your hard work in spreading my father's story and the story of JWT. Minasan, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for...
自分の経験したこと。
Absolutely awesome.